Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So, Polygons are live and this season was quite hotly anticipated, so obviously nothing went to the plan initially. And well, first things first, we're gonna address the Kabam's post that they made regarding the initial scuffs, because there were two solo events, and also people started at Vibranium 2, and also initially Radiance was missing. And then we're going to talk about a few other things. But first things first. So, greetings, Summoners. As you may have noticed, Battlegrounds launched this afternoon with two solo events instead of one. This resulted in Summoners who landed in the Gladius circuit last season to start the victory track in Vibranium 2, which is a bit higher than the intended launching point. We have fixed the duplicated solo event and decided to leave the starting point at Vibranium 2 for impacted summoners. All of the victory track rewards that you skipped will be earned when you play your 5 matches at the start of the season as usual. Please note, this is not a permanent change, and starting seeding will return to normal in Season 29. Additionally, find new Radiance objectives did not launch with the start of the season. If your Battlegrounds Fiend and reached the Gladius circuit before they appeared, like I did, you can still claim the objective by playing one additional match, and then you're going to be able to claim your Radiance according to Kabam. Everything should now be in order. Best of luck in Season 28. So, surprising absolutely no one, there were issues that needed to be addressed. And now there have been, so I have, tested it out a bit. So victory track was super short this time around, which is fair. And now I have messed around a bit in the Gladius circuit there. Lost to Brutal DLX, by the way. Got outdrafted there. And I will be making another video with the MVPs for Gladius circuit and my deck in the Gladius circuit, because that indestructible changes quite a lot of things. All that being said, there are a few issues. Namely, even though Kabam that are saying that they adjusted scoring for the Alliance event, they haven't adjusted any of the rewards, which is abysmal, man. Which is quite woeful. Top 10 alliances that place in the Alliance event do not even get a full tier 4 Alpha Catalyst. Again, these rewards are at least a generation old. And our Alliance was kind of ready to grind Battlegrounds out, right? For the improved rewards and all that stuff. But as far as Alliance participation is concerned, and as far as any reason to use Elder's Marks this season is concerned, there just isn't one. There literally isn't one. Which is odd. This is the first time ever. But yeah, like, even if you land in top 10, you get the top 10 grindiest alliance doesn't even get a full tier 4 alpha. As a point of comparison, so when you go to the Radiance store, right now, with having reached Gladius circuit and earned 10,000 Radiance, I can buy more than that. I can buy a full tier 4 alpha easy. In fact, just by reaching the 200 point mark, I can buy 4 tier 4 alphas, should I choose to do so. That's just getting the solo objective rewards. So that is one of the big things that's still making this Battleground season significantly more shit than it should have been. Because Alliance event rewards absolutely have to be adjusted. Now, it's another thing that they didn't touch the solo event rewards in the Battleground solo event, because this is meant to go away. Because these rewards have, like, effectively went into the victory track, and they have been, improved, because there are more of all of these shards and 10 shards. And I get why they wouldn't really adjust the, Battleground solo event rewards when they are about to go away. That's fine. Alliance event rewards, though, because currently there's literally zero good reason to actually grind the Battleground season. which is weird because was meant to be like the big comeback season for Battlegrounds, thanks to the Radiance, right? Speaking of that, it is kind of weird looking at these rewards. So Celestial 5, Celestial 6 is that. So Celestial 5 would be... Oh, look at that. There's over 100 people in there already. Okay. So Celestial 5 is like 275k Radiance. And obviously you can get a ton of things for that. But it just looks a bit weird. But when we take a look at the victory track level rewards, obviously, you know, they are better. They're not crazy, but they are better. Still, update the freaking Alliance event. That is definitely the big thing that's missing here. Aside from that, one more thing that I wanted to point out, the Vibranium 2 start, because that was literally non-existent Gladius circuit climb, really. And there are people already who are saying that that should be effectively the new norm for to get the bigger accounts into the GC faster. You should start all GC players in Vibranium 2 every season, or at the very least, I think this would be fine for, let's say, Mysterium 3 and above players. So if you made it to Mysterium 3 or above, I don't think this is a awful idea, to be honest. Because if they did that, and they had like Mysterium 3 players above starting Vibranium 2 or something, then it would make for a much smoother transition in general for people who typically do struggle more in Battlegrounds. And it would kind of get rid of fuffing about to all the players who are the sweaty tryhards. Like, yes, myself included, so do not take that as an insult. But I think it kind of makes sense. I was always kind of surprised that the whole seeding thing that they made such a big thing of effectively didn't do much at all. But this would. This definitely would. It would just speed up the, let's say, spreading around in GC and victory track. And I think that would be a fairly good idea. So perhaps a point to think about, I suppose. Yeah, other than that, I know that Radiance is definitely going to be a very big deal in contest. The fact that you can do one single milestone, get GC, and immediately gives you tier 4 alpha, which again is a better reward than placing in top 10 Alliance. Mental. But fine, whatever. Let me know what you guys think about the start of the new Battleground season. I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about